Um, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The commencement exercises will begin shortly. This is a momentous day for each student graduating. Out of respect for each student, please turn off all electronic devices and remain seated during the ceremony. As a reminder, we ask that you wear your mask throughout the ceremony. The 180th Manhattan College commencement exercises are about to begin. Please take your seats and clear the center aisle for the start of the academic procession. Please rise for the posting of the colors by the Manhattan College Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps, Detachment 560, and our Air Force ROTC cadre and cadets who will form an honor guard for our distinguished honorary degree recipient. Dr. Stephen Kaplan, Professor Emeritus of Religious Studies, Director of the Veterans at Ease program, and Chief Marshal, leads the procession carrying the Manhattan College mace. Historically a weapon, the mace symbolizes authority, scholarship, and continuity, and traces its use in ceremonial processions to the Middle Ages. The Manhattan College mace features the Manhattan College seal, which was adapted from the seal of the Institute of the Christian Brothers. The sign of faith, the Lasallian star, is centered on the shield, with each of its 5 points representing the 5 core principles set forth by St. John Baptist de La Salle: respect for all people, quality education, inclusive community, concern for the poor and social justice, and faith in the presence of God. The college's name is etched around the shining star and completes the seal. The banner of the School of Liberal Arts is now presented, followed by the graduating students of the school. Mamadi Ballo. The School of Science are Manhattan's oldest schools, founded in 1853. The interim dean of the School of Liberal Arts is Dr. Corey Vlad. The symbol of the School of Liberal Arts is the Lasallian star. This year, 153 students will be awarded degrees from the School of Liberal Arts in 20 majors. The banner of the School of Science is now presented, followed by the graduating students of the school, led by Student Marshal Jesse Rising. After 140 years in alliance with the School of Arts, the School of Science became a separate school in 1993. The interim dean of the School of Science is Dr. Janet McShane. Symbol of the atom on the banner of the School of Science represents the fundamental building block of this academic discipline. Today, 57 students will be awarded degrees from the School of Science. The banner of the School of Engineering is now proceeding forward, followed by the graduating students of the school, led by Student Marshal Helena Lapolis. The School of Engineering was established in 1892. The Dean of the School of Engineering is Dr. Tim Ward. The orange color of the banner, once again, is reflective of established academic heraldry. This year, 221 students will be awarded degrees from the 5 undergraduate engineering programs of the School of Engineering. The banner of the School of Education and Health is now processing in, followed by the graduating students of the school, led by Student Marshal Tara Marie Fox. The School of Education was founded in 1921. The dean of the school is Dr. Karen Nicholson. The iconic cupola that sits on top of Smith Auditorium is represented in the blue, reflecting the academic heraldry of the discipline. This year, 75 students will be awarded degrees from the School of Education and the banner of the O'Malley School of Business is now presented. Followed by the graduating students of the school, led by Student Marshal Michael Hennelly. The School of Business was founded in 1927. The faculty of the school, as teachers, scholars, and mentors, foster the development of the whole person by taking advantage of the easy access to the business capital of the world, New York City, and integrating a values-based education with current business theory, skills, and practices. The dean of the school is Dr. Donald Gibson. This year, 177 students will be awarded degrees from the O'Malley School of Business. The banner of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies is now processing in, followed by the graduating students of the school, led by Nicole Glover. The School of Continuing and Professional Studies has its roots in the School of General Studies, which was founded in 1970. Dr. Stephen Goss is dean of the school. The banner boasts an image of a torch, the universal symbol of continuous learning. Today, 48 undergraduate degrees will be awarded. Dr. Ira Gerhardt, Associate Professor of Mathematics and Faculty Marshal, leads the distinguished faculty of Manhattan College. The essential features of the academic regalia worn at American college exercises originated in the garb of the Middle Ages. The hood was a head covering that, like the monk's cowl, dropped onto the shoulders. Today, each college has a distinctive colored hood lining by which its graduates may be recognized in academic procession. In the Middle Ages, bachelor's and master's degrees could be distinguished by the simplicity or elaborateness of their gowns. The wide velvet borders on the front of the doctoral gown and the velvet bars on the sleeves are colored according to the scholarly field of the wearer. The platform party is led by Manhattan College's vice presidents. Tamara Britt, Vice President for External and Legal Affairs, General Counsel, and Chief of Staff to the President. Brother Jack Curran, Vice President for Mission. Barbara Fabe, Vice President for Human Resources. Thomas Moriello, Vice President for College Advancement. Matthew McManus, Vice President for Finance. And Esmilda Abreu Hornbostel, Interim Vice President for Student Life. Joining the platform party are our college chaplain, Reverend Thomas Franks, Order of the Friars Minor Capuchin, Mr. Carlos Tonche, Registrar, Dr. Kevin Ahern, Associate Professor of Religious Studies, Ms. Lois Haar, Adjunct Instructor of Religious Studies, our 2022 valedictorian, Ms. Jessie Rising, the academic deans, and myself, Associate Provost Ronnie Roy. We welcome the vice presidents and members of our administration, Manhattan College trustees, our honored guest, the provost, and the vice president for academic affairs, and the president of Manhattan College to the platform.
Members of Manhattan College Board of Trustees, faculty and administration, honored graduates, families, and friends, on behalf of President Brendan O'Donnell, I welcome you to and declare the 180th commencement exercises of Manhattan College honoring graduates of the class of 2022 to be officially in session. I'm Steve Schreiner. I'm provost at the college, and I will serve today as the Master of Ceremonies. Dr. Kevin Ahern, Associate Professor of Religious Studies, will deliver the invocation. Please stand and remain standing after the invocation for the singing of our national anthem, which will be sung by Claire Fairley, who is graduating from the O'Malley School of Business.
Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. Good and gracious God, we ask you to be with us today as we send forth this graduating class of 2022. We give thanks for all those who have assisted us in reaching this moment over these very challenging years. We pray in thanksgiving for our families, friends, mentors, coaches, faculty, and advisors who have supported us through the good and the bad. We offer our gratitude in a special way for Dr. Brendan O'Donnell as he concludes his service as president of Manhattan College. God of mercy and comfort, we think of those who could not be with us in person, especially for our deceased family members and for the students and faculty of Manhattan College community who passed away in the past 4 years. We also remember our sisters and brothers who have been lost due to the pandemic, those whose lives have been cut short by war, racism, and white supremacy. We pray in a special way for those impacted by the horrific massacre in Buffalo this past week. God of peace and justice, as these wonderful students take their next step on their journey, we ask you to continue to guide them on their way. May they be inspired by our speaker, Sister Norma Pimentel, today, and her prophetic witness to the works of mercy on the border. Help them to be peacemakers, to speak for justice, to treat all people, especially the most vulnerable, with mercy. God of hope and new beginnings, bless our students as they commence or search for new jobs, begin graduate studies, move to new locations, and discover new relationships. May they always on their journey recall where they have come from and the love that our community will always have for them. We ask all of this through your holy name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet o'er the land of the free and the home?
Please be seated. We are here today to honor and recognize the young men and women who have successfully completed courses of study for bachelor's degrees. By the authority of the Board of Regents of the State of New York, with the concurrence of the Board of Trustees of Manhattan College, and upon the recommendation of the deans of the faculties of the schools of the college, the president will confer degrees earned in the students' respective courses of study. I would now like to recognize members of the platform party. I introduce Dr. Brennan O'Donnell, President of Manhattan College. We're pleased to have in attendance several representatives of our Board of Trustees, men and women who have generously given of their time, talent, and resources to assure that Manhattan College continues to fulfill its noble mission as a Lasallian Catholic institution. I would like to recognize those trustees in attendance and ask them to stand as I introduce them. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Mr. William Dooley, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Kenneth Boyer. Brother Frank Byrne, FSC. Brother William Mann, FSC. Brother Robert Smith, FSC. And Mr. John Magliano, Trustee Emeritus. Ladies and gentlemen, the Manhattan College Board of Trustees. It It is also my great honor to present our honorary degree recipient, Sister Norma Pimentel, Executive Director for Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley. Sister. The achievement of our graduates has been made possible by the hard work, care, dedication, and inspiration of the college's accomplished and outstanding faculty. I ask that the members of the Manhattan College faculty now rise to be recognized. I would also like to recognize our assistant deans and academic advisors who have been mentors and important in the lives of our students throughout their studies. Would the following please rise to be recognized? Ms. Diana Cruz, Assistant Dean of the School of Liberal Arts. Ms. Angie Thrapsimus, Academic Advisor from the School of Liberal Arts. Ms. Darcy Liz Belaine, from the Assistant Dean of the School of Science. Ms. Tiffany French, Assistant Dean of the School of Engineering. Ms. Charmaine Witter-White, Academic Advisor to the School of Engineering. Charmaine. Ms. Loretta Wilkins, Assistant Dean of the School of Education and Health. Ms. Rhonda Schuler, Senior Academic Advisor of the O'Malley School of Business. And Ms. Rosemary Osso, Assistant Dean of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. The Donald J. Carty Valedictory Medal was donated by faculty and friends in the memory of Dr. Donald J. Carty, Professor of Speech at Manhattan College. Each year, the college invites its most outstanding graduating seniors to compete for the medal. And the recipient is given the honor of speaking for the graduating seniors at commencement. I am pleased to introduce this year's Carty medalist, Ms. Jessie Rising. Jessie, a student from the School of Science, is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. With a grade point average of 4.0, she has been a member of the Dean's List every semester. Ms. Rising honors include membership in Epsilon Sigma Pi, Phi Beta Kappa, the National Society of Collegiate Scholars, and the National Spanish Honor Society. She serves as president of the American Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, president of Tri Beta, and vice president of the Alpha Epsilon Delta Honor Society. Here at Manhattan, Jessie is a popular figure on campus and has touched the lives of many in our community. A member of the Manhattan College softball team for the last 4 years, she has received recognition as an Easton NFCA All-American Scholar Athlete and has been recognized as a top academic performer, the Student Athlete of the Month, and has served as captain of the Jasper softball team for the past year. Her volunteer work includes peer tutoring and athletic training, and she has teamed with faculty to perform research in molecular and developmental biology. Continuing on her academic journey in the fall of 2022, Jessie is enrolled in Thomas Jefferson University, studying for a master's degree in physician assistant studies. I now present to you our 2022 valedictorian, Ms. Jessie Rising.
President O'Donnell, honored guests, faculty, parents, fellow graduates, and friends. I'm honored to be your commencement speaker for the class of 2022. To my fellow graduates, we made it. Throughout our 4 years at Manhattan College, we've had to be flexible, patient, and selfless, and now we're gathered together, graduating in historical times, still enduring hardships surrounding a global pandemic that has severely impacted so many lives. By no means was it easy experiencing the isolation, anxiety, and stress surrounding COVID-19, all while adapting to virtual learning. For that, I want to take a moment to congratulate you all, not only on graduating from the prestigious Manhattan College, but also for your resilience throughout this unprecedented season. This did not come without challenges, I am sure. 1,371 days we have spent as Manhattan College students. In that time, we've all experienced moments we wish lasted forever, and others we wish we could have run from. But as we sit here together in our caps and gowns, we're reminded that time stops for no one. As we reminisce on all the times we've had here, we will only cherish the moments we wish lasted forever. Be eager to make memories and spend less time dwelling on the little negative things. While they may not seem little in the moment, try to remember as we move forward that any day you spent angry or upset is a day spent nonetheless. Growing up, I played softball and had an older brother. With that combination, there wasn't much that I wouldn't find to complain about. I spent a lot of my days angry or upset, and I would quite literally cry over spilled milk. Any minor inconvenience, I treated as if it were life being out to get me. As if I wasn't already sensitive enough, my mom's most frequent response to anything I was upset about was, "Things could be worse, Jessie." And was she wrong? No. But did it help me sulk in my sadness in that moment? Also no. And so I hated hearing it. But my mom was right. As moms usually are, things could always be worse. On July 4th, 2020, a mortar firework misfired and my life was forever changed. My big brother, my best friend, was in a coma for 17 days. A severe traumatic brain injury requiring the removal of half of his skull to allow for swelling, 2 brain surgeries, 3 hand surgeries, a tracheostomy, and a feeding tube. Looking back, I have no idea how I got through it, and I soon realized that I couldn't do it on my own. So I fell to my knees and I prayed. I remember gathering much of my strength through a Bible verse that I had aimlessly skipped to. Matthew 17:20 says, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." A mustard seed. As with any traumatic brain injury, there were good days and bad days, and it took a whole lot of time. So we learned a lot about patience and small victories. Now, the minor inconveniences of spilled milk, or in our case, as college students, spilled iced coffee, didn't matter anymore. On the grand scheme of things, although definitely an inconvenience, things could be worse. For almost 2 years now, we've had to embrace tiny little victories as they came. In fact, my brother got moved to a private room in the ICU because we cheered so loud when he simply wiggled his toes for us. I remember posting a video of this, and in Walmart a few days later, someone asked us, "Is he eating yet?" The answer was no. At the time, he couldn't even stick out his tongue. How can someone eat if they can't stick out their tongue? Little victories. Once he could stick out his tongue, he learned to push ice cubes to the back of his mouth so that he wouldn't aspirate if he forgot to swallow. Then came soft foods and so on, but he could not eat without the little victories first. I don't blame that guy in Walmart. To you and I, this is so trivial. We don't think about eating food and we don't worry about choking because we forget to swallow. And I know for a fact that it's easy to stick out my tongue because in every single picture of me pitching for Manhattan softball, there it is. My point is, as we go through life from here on out, things will look very different for each of us. I'm standing in front of the future leaders of countless professions. Remember, people who can't understand what it takes to get where you're going will never understand the process that it takes to get there. They don't know what setbacks you've endured or how many little victories it took for you to be in that moment. No matter how far behind you may feel in comparison or short of the threshold that others are holding you to, remember to celebrate your little victories. This isn't one of those speeches where I use pity to tell you that things could be worse. Was this the worst thing that's ever happened to me? Absolutely. But still, things could have been so much worse. My brother should have died that night. He's now watching me graduate college, delivering the valedictory speech. but not without little victories. The doctor told us that even if he did live, he may never speak again, walk again, we heard it all, and every single diagnosis hurt just as bad. Some days, we had all the faith in the world that he was going to be okay. Other days, it took all we could to muster up the faith as small as a mustard seed. We could have dwelled on the diagnoses, but those victories were too big for us then. And so we stepped back, narrowed our focus onto what his next little victory would be. I will never be able to understand your hardships, but looking out, I know that each and every one of us has them. And although mine may look incredibly different from yours, I do know one thing. Faith as small as a mustard seed will get you through. As we say goodbye to Manhattan College today, some of us are so eager to go embark on the next journey, and for others, our future looks a little hazy right now, and we're not sure what comes next. No matter which your future is, I ask that you narrow your focus. Take in the little victories. Celebrate them so loud that you need to be moved to a different room. Celebrate the little steps in your journey, because others won't know what it took for you to get there. It's so easy to think about how far you have left to go in anything, but the trivial little victories is what builds your faith and makes the big moments that much sweeter. I saw my brother for the first time in person 4 months after the accident. He was being Hoyer lifted in and out of bed, was being fed through a feeding tube in his stomach, and was nothing more than skin and bone. Today, Michael remembers all our favorite memories from our childhood, has the same sense of humor, and walked into this place to watch his baby sister graduate from college. He has a long way to go, and many more little victories to be where he wants to be. We all do. But I'll tell you what, every little victory is worth celebrating because you are further than you used to be. It's okay to set goals. Set big goals. Set goals that are so big that they scare you, and then chase those goals one little victory at a time. And when times get tough, and they will, do your best to muster up the faith as small as a mustard seed. Above all, the lesson here is that neither your battles nor your victories are yours alone. God is with you through it all, even if all you have to give is faith as small as a mustard seed. The mountain you face will move for you. I leave you finally with a quote from St. John Baptist de La Salle himself. Throw yourself into God's arms. He will carry you when times get tough. Class of 2022, congratulations, and I wish you a lifetime full of little victories.
Thank you, Jesse, for that moving and inspirational wisdom. Thank you for sharing. I now have the honor of calling forward Sister Norma Pimentel, Executive Director for Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, as a candidate for an honorary doctorate. The degree will be conferred by President O'Donnell. The citation will be read by Dr. Corey Blad, Dean of the School of Liberal Arts. Sister Norma will receive her doctoral hood from the trustee, Brother Frank Byrne, assisted by Miss Lois Haar. Will Sister Norma, Brother Frank Byrne, and Miss Haar please come forward?
President O'Donnell, I present to you Sister Norma Pimentel as a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Today, we are honored to recognize Sister Norma Pimentel, Missionaries of Jesus, who has earned international acclaim for her abiding commitment to providing food, shelter, counsel, and other forms of humanitarian relief to the thousands of migrants who come to our nation's southern border to escape poverty and violence in their homelands. Sister Norma, in 2020, Time magazine named you among its 100 most influential people of the year. With characteristic humility, you chose to thank those who join you in the work of restoring human dignity to those in need. You echoed this theme in April when you received the 2022 Passim Interis Peace and Freedom Award. The needs of our brothers and sisters in distress, you declared, is the responsibility of every one of us. Your words, like your deeds themselves, remind us of Jesus' exhortation. Just as you did it to one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me. As the executive director of Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley, you led initiatives to assist those in need throughout that region. That work encompasses the hundreds of women, men, and children who arrive in the United States each day in search of a better life. Partnering with non-governmental organizations, you also provide necessities for families detained in Matamoros, Mexico, just across the Rio Grande from Brownsville, Texas. Yours is a legacy of faith and works. You and your siblings grew up in Brownsville, where your parents settled after emigrating from Mexico. At a time when crossing the border was less fraught than it is today, your family often traveled between Texas and Matamoros, giving you an intimate knowledge of life on both sides of the Rio Grande. In 1977, you earned a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. You joined a prayer group, and the experience proved transformative. You entered the Missionaries of Jesus in 1978 and went on to earn 2 master's degrees, one in theology from St. Mary's University and a second in counseling psychology at Loyola University. The Missionaries of Jesus have a strong commitment to immigrant rights. Your own endeavors in this regard extend back to 1980, when in response to the surging numbers attempting to cross the border, you helped to establish Casa Oscar Romero, a shelter in Brownsville. In 2004, you became executive director of Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley. You played a pivotal role in founding the Humanitarian Respite Center in nearby McAllen and spoke out against policies that separate migrant children from their families. Over the years, your efforts have drawn many accolades. For example, the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley's 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award, the University of Notre Dame's 2018 Latara Medal, our nation's oldest award for outstanding American Catholics. In 2018, Hispanic Heritage Award for Service, and Catholic Charity USA's 2015 Martin Luther King Jr. Keep the Dream Alive Award. International attention has been forthcoming. In 2020, for example, you were asked to deliver a TED Talk entitled Restoring Human Dignity at the Southern Border. In 2015, the Permanent Observer of the Holy See invited you to address these issues before the United Nations in New York. Also that year, Pope Francis personally thanked you for your work during a segment of the television news show 2020. You, in turn, presented him with one of your original paintings. Yes, you continue to create art, often donating your work to fundraising events. As the Holy Father observed, an authentic faith always implies a deep desire to change the world. Sister Norma, this is exactly what you continue to achieve on behalf of the many vulnerable individuals and families who come to this country seeking freedom from hardship and fear. In recognition of your inspiring commitment to those in need, it is Manhattan College's privilege to honor you here today. President O'Donnell, I present to you Sister Norma Pimentel, Missionaries of Jesus, and I invite you to confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
By the authority granted to Manhattan College by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon Sister Norma Pimentel the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all rights and privileges pertaining to that rank. And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Sister Norma Pimentel, Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa, and now proud member of the Jasper class of 2022. Sister Norma.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about God leading us, those that need us. Class of 2022. What a joyful moment to be here with you today. The years of hard work have point in your life. It is a tremendous accomplishment and a moment to celebrate. Congratulations. Also, to count it all joy, to consider it pure joy, because this way we will depend on God and trust Him. I make it a point to do so daily. These past couple of weeks have truly been about trusting God as I witnessed immigrant families after having been waiting for months at the border in the Mexican side were allowed to enter into the United States as exemptions to Title 42. They have been living in tents along the US-Mexican border, waiting for an opportunity to enter the United States. The conditions the families encounter daily are not easy at all. In fact, it is heartbreaking to see them face the limitations and hardships of being homeless for months. Family in particular, a mother with her young son, I would always see them inside their little tent that was in a makeshift camp at the city of Reynosa, Mexico, just across when you cross the border. One of those days that I visited the plaza, I found her crying. She was very worried for her son. He had chicken pox, and he was all covered with blisters, his whole body. He had been sick for many days. The hot, scorching sun didn't help. I gave the mother some money so that she could buy medicine for her boy. Yesterday, I saw her and her boy at our Humanitarian Respite Center in McAllen. Right. She had been given permission to enter the United States. And when she saw me, she ran to thank me. She said, "Look, here's my son. He's well now. Thank you." So happy. So was I. It was an amazing moment of joy. I've come to define myself by how God has allowed me to be His instrument to do good, to be present to so many in times of suffering and of joy. As we celebrate your special day today, the question I ask you is, what next? Find yourself beyond this point in a world that desperately needs you to say, "Here I am." Side. Through your response, your voice, your actions, what really matters to you, this defines you. I would like to encourage you not to hold back from being you. Be true to yourself. Allow yourself to be. Imagine yourself as a gift to the world. You unwrap that gift of yourself so that you can accomplish and be everything you're meant to be in our world today. So that you can be a voice for those who do not have a voice. Offer help where help is needed. How we begin to work for justice. As Mother Teresa of Calcutta once said, the world is changed by our example and not by our opinions. Best of yourself, your example will be helping bring out the best in others. We urgently need that today. People who are willing to bring out the best in each other. People who can transform misunderstanding and anger to compassion and caring. People who will build up our communities with actions of love. What we are living today requires that we ask ourselves, how should I respond to what is happening? Today we are not sure what to believe or who to believe. We are unsure what to do or not to do. Now, as you begin a new chapter in your life, that you will have to decide, how will you respond? Your answer will depend on what is at the core of who you are. You may need to ask yourselves what defines who you are. If you are a person of faith, God must. You will allow yourself to be guided in every step you would take by the Holy Spirit. It is the Spirit of God that will make you fire within to act, to speak, to not be afraid. It will free you so that you are not paralyzed and indifferent, so that you do not ignore human suffering and injustice. It is the Holy Spirit that will define you as a compassionate servant leader that moves you to be present at the core of what matters in humanity. I have witnessed countless innocent and vulnerable people among the of children, hurting and saying, ayúdame, please help me. Too will find these people in your life asking for help. Voices that are the force within me, moving me forward, saying yes each morning to do my very best to help and to care for the marginalized, the fragile, and the vulnerable in our communities. As you stepped into our world, I encourage you to get close to people, to them. Find out where you are, find out where you are needed. It is only when we allow ourselves to get close enough to see that we will care more deeply, that we will be people of action. There is so much suffering in our world today, and emotions are peaked to extremes. Each of us has experienced and witnessed these extremes in one form or another. But I urge you, people who bring light to the world. We cannot move forward falling into traps of us against them. Our world desperately needs you to go above and beyond, to greater heights, that lifts you to discover what brings us together to be one community, one people under God, respectful, excluding no one, about being one, diverse and different in how we look, think, and believe. But yet in our own uniqueness, we are beautiful for who we are. We do all be the same to respect and care for each other. We're all created special and sacred, so much and have so much to offer. It is our diversity that makes us strong. It is now that you must define what is at the core of who you are. It starts every morning when you open your eyes. And the very first thing you do is smile at God and say, "Thank you, God, for today. Holy Spirit, be with me all day." In the midst of all the confusion, anger, distrust, pain, suffering, there is hope. Today, you are that hope. You need to believe in yourself and not hold back to do all the good God is wanting you to do. I trust it, and it starts with a smile. The freshness of your beautiful smile that invites others and sparks joy in a world that needs it today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Norma. The deans of the schools will now present to President O'Donnell their candidates who have completed requirements for their Manhattan College degrees. Dean Corey Bladd will present the candidates from the School of Liberal Arts. Dr. Bladd?
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the School of Liberal Arts please rise? We are so excited you are our future. President O'Donnell, I'm pleased to present to you members of the School of Liberal Arts, class of 2022, whose names have been inscribed on this scroll, who have completed their prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified, as meriting the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Liberal Arts, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled.
I now call upon Interim Dean Janet McShane to present candidates from the School of Science.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the School of Science please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the members of the School of Science, class of 2022, whose names are inscribed on this scroll, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified as meriting the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Science, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degrees to which they are entitled.
I now call upon Dean Tim Ward to present candidates from the School of Engineering. Dean Ward?
Engineers! Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the School of Engineering please rise? President O'Donnell, first I want to thank you for all the support you've given to the School of Engineering all these years as president. Thank you very much. President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you members of the School of Engineering, class of 2022, whose names are inscribed on this scroll, right here, on this scroll, who have completed the prescribed course of studies in chemical engineering, in civil engineering, in computer engineering, in electrical engineering, or in mechanical engineering, and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified, as meriting the degree of Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty in the School of Engineering, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
I now call upon Dean Karen Nicholson to present candidates from the School of Education and Health. Dean Nicholson.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the School of Education and Health please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, class of 2022, whose names are inscribed on this scroll. These candidates have completed the required course of studies and have been certified or will shortly be certified by the School of Education and Health as meriting their degrees. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Education and Health, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
I now call upon Dean Donald Gibson to present candidates from the O'Malley School of Business. Dean Gibson.
All right, bring it on. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the O'Malley School of Business please rise? You guys look good. President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you members of the O'Malley School of Business, class of 2022, whose names are inscribed on this scroll, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will be shortly certified as meriting the degree of Bachelor of Science. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the O'Malley School of Business, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
I now call upon Dean Stephen Goss to present candidates from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Dean Goss.
All right. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science and Associate in Science in the School of Continuing Professional Studies please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the members of the School of Continuing Professional Studies, class of 2022, whose names are inscribed on this scroll, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified as meriting the degree of Bachelor of Science or Associate in Science. Dr. O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Continuing Professional Studies, I request that you confer upon those candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
Will all the degree candidates from the School of Liberal Arts, the School of Science, the School of Engineering, the School of Education and Health, the O'Malley School of Business, and the School of Continuing and Professional Studies please rise? By the authority granted to Manhattan College by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Manhattan College, and upon the recommendation of the deans and faculties of the Schools of Liberal Arts, Science, Engineering, Education and Health, Business and Continuing Professional Studies, I confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science and Associate in Science, as presented, with all the privileges pertaining to that degree. Graduates of Manhattan College, class of 2022, please don your hoods, the symbol of your academic rights and duties. Congratulations, and please be seated.
The graduates will now be recognized individually by school. As names are called, degree recipients will receive congratulations from the President, President O'Donnell, and the Dean of their school. We ask that you please hold applause until all graduates of each school are called, as individual applause may drown out the name of the next person being called, and we want everyone to have their moment. President O'Donnell and Dean Blad, please come to the center of the stage. Dr. Pamela Chasik, Professor and Chair of Political Science, and Dr. Margaret Cork, Professor of Political Science, please come forward to read the names of the graduates in the School of Liberal Arts.
Mamadi Dean Balo.
Regan Thompson Alejo.
Skylar Alpa.
Whitman Bernard Anderson.
Lily Marie Arida.
Shayna Ruth Arrigo.
Ben Suap Babek.
Callista Alexandra Baker.
Ryan Todd Baldwin, summa cum laude.
Ashley Isabel Baptiste.
Kate William Belcher, cum laude.
Jennifer Viviana Betanzo Castro.
Nia Brito Karcher.
You made it.
Anna Nicole Burnett.
Grace Mary Campbell.
Isabel Rain Campbell.
Emily Eleanor Carroll, cum laude.
Christina Betancourt Carallo.
Philip Chartier, summa cum laude.
Yana.
Yana Virginia Clark, magna cum laude.
Jessica Elise Coakley.
Sydney Collins, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Marie Conte, magna cum laude.
Solange Nicole Coronel Cardenas.
Cameron Latrell Corica.
Thomas David Courtney.
Jillian Rose Cronin.
Jenna N. Damaco, magna cum laude. Didi.
Dee Dee Davis.
William Joseph DeVito.
Keisha Lee Diaz.
Grace Etta Donovan, magna cum laude.
Todd Kane Doris.
Abigail Dreyer.
Kelsey Ann Dugan, magna cum laude.
Lauren Patricia Duggan, cum laude.
Mariana Duque, cum laude.
Sharon Marie Egan, magna cum laude.
Griffin W. Airy.
Roberto Carlos Estrada.
Kenza Fedel.
Sean Peter Flynn, Jr.
Isabel Jane Lena Fraza, summa cum laude.
Samantha Denise Gaddy, cum laude.
Marguerite Therese Gallagher, magna cum laude.
Reynaldo Justin Garcia.
Isabel Bober Gardner, magna cum laude.
Elena Glizia, cum laude.
Clinton Thomas Green, cum laude.
Elizabeth Doris Griffiths, cum laude.
Joseph Cooper Hale, cum laude.
Devon Anthony Harris, magna cum laude.
Griffin Edward Hayes, magna cum laude.
Catherine Rose Hennigan, magna cum laude.
Andy M. Hollingsworth, magna cum laude.
Elise Marie Holmes.
Richard Henry Howard.
Isha John, magna cum laude.
Madeline Johnson, magna cum laude.
Guy Matthew Kennedy, cum laude.
Leah Simone Kraus, cum laude.
Julia Claire Kioski.
Jason Nicholas Lancelotti, cum laude.
Gina Christine Laudia, summa cum laude.
Aubrey Lefkowitz, summa cum laude.
Kathleen Mercedes Liriano.
Devin Elizabeth Long, cum laude.
Blake Richard Lothian, cum laude.
Irene Michelle Martinez.
Sofia Cristina Morillo.
Ryan Thomas McGinnis, summa cum laude.
John Patrick McKiernan.
Olivia Marianne McPhee.
Jack Nicholas Mayer.
Alize Nicole Mujia, magna cum laude.
Catherine Frances Mismer, magna cum laude.
Autumn Rose Moody, magna cum laude.
Annie Rose Moore, magna cum laude.
Julia Renee Morris, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Muchan.
Christine Eve Nappi, summa cum laude.
Eunice Angela Villamor Nazar, summa cum laude.
Owen John Nolan IV, magna cum laude.
Owen Joseph O'Brien.
Charles Ohana Kari Kari Jr., magna cum laude.
Kiara Marie O'Leary.
Florentina Isabel Anolfo, summa cum laude.
Alexa Jean Oricella.
Samantha Erica Ortiz.
Dalia Rosa Pasio, magna cum laude.
Gabrielle Donadone Panasol, cum laude.
Dominique Sophia Tullier, cum laude.
Ryan Vincent Patricolo.
Tucker John Pellegrino.
Haley D. Pena.
Tatiana Perleschi.
Jennifer Joan Peeler, cum laude.
Carlos Alberto Pinto Corredor, magna cum laude.
Juan Carlos Buening Pozo Olano, magna cum laude.
Gabriela Josephine Richter.
Deirdre Shauna Rigsby.
Siobhan Rigsby, cum laude.
Donna Alexandra Rodriguez, cum laude.
Elena Nicole Rodriguez, cum laude.
Omeri Altagracia Rodriguez Cesar.
Kevin Andrew Rojas, cum laude.
Nadia Rase, magna cum laude.
Sandler, cum laude.
Ryan Tyler Scott, cum laude.
Stephanie Dara Subert, summa cum laude.
Egan Shehu, magna cum laude.
Asiana Zeline Solomon.
Noel John Spillan.
Grace Ann Taggart, summa cum laude.
Maria Regina Thomas, summa cum laude.
Maya Jacqueline Tironi Goring, magna cum laude.
Maggie Kirsten Tons, magna cum laude.
Tien Zung Tran, magna cum laude.
Christina Nicole Triculo, cum laude.
Helen Marie Van Cleef, magna cum laude.
Marisol Vega, magna cum laude.
Jada Nicole Vidal.
Julio Cesar Viguera Pacheco.
Sydney Ray Waite, cum laude.
Emma Catherine Walsh.
Warren Jordan Williams.
Kaylee Elizabeth Yanusas.
Cyrus Richard Yoakim.
Tabitha Yuki.
Robert Vincent Zurita.
Christiane Armin, magna cum laude.
Leah Craven.
Dylan Gunnar Cruz, summa cum laude.
Spiros Greenwood.
Okay.
These are the ones to just read out. Do you want to go first and I'll read the others?
Johanna Dalo. Bruna Lauerman de Oliveira. Gabriella. Oh, these are the students who are not in the room with us today, but we want to acknowledge their graduation. Gabriella Rose Donahue. Shiela Zagali, Shirley Zagali, Neem Noel Fee, Peter Flannery, Matthew Hayes, magna cum laude, Dylan Cole Kaddish, summa cum laude, Thupten Dolma Lachenpa,
Sophia Ann Marino, magna cum laude. Leola Louise Charlotte Moody. Nashali Lee Elitiza Ortiz. Beatriz Penagua Santana. Jane Porter. Milena Leon Rojas. Marco Augusto Spranco. Mary Emily Stahl, summa cum laude. Melissa Zuletas, magna cum laude. Annabella Vallone, cum laude. Oh, the others were put in.
Congratulations to the School of Liberal Arts. We now move on to the School of Science. Dean McShane, please join President O'Donnell at the center stage. Dr. Julian Silverman, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, and Dr. Helene Tyler, Associate Professor and Chair of Mathematics, please come forward to read the names of the graduates for the School of Science.
Jesse Lee Rising, summa cum laude.
Raziel M. Ben Rubin.
Dominic Cruz Portillo.
Diana Jasmine Galindo.
Andrew Stanislas Hilton.
Christian J. Machado. Marcus Antonio Octaviano, summa cum laude.
Stephen Douglas Octaviano, summa cum laude.
Olivia Stopka, cum laude.
Evan Michael Bilota.
Nina Emilia Sophie Bjorkman, summa cum laude.
Christian Gerard Clifford, cum laude.
James Ethan Curry, magna cum laude.
Luca Demitrashvili.
Cameron Evan Densmore.
Mohammed Fatih El Said, cum laude.
Stephanie Fandino Leeson, magna cum laude.
Raven M.A. Fisher.
Manuel Alejandro Florian Jr.
Ashley Elizabeth Gambardella, magna cum laude.
Catherine Marie Gilmartin, magna cum laude.
Daniel Ethan Goldberg.
Shayla Gramajo, magna cum laude.
Kaylee Elizabeth Hook Wilson.
Emily Lynn Hughes, magna cum laude.
Mateusz Jablanowski, summa cum laude. Tavian Michelle Kemp, cum laude.
John Christopher Lictro, magna cum laude.
Theodosis Menavasian, cum laude.
Edward Madrano.
Gordon Mikovic.
Giselle Susanna Molina, magna cum laude.
Andrew Lee Nelson, summa cum laude.
Aldona Nezeraj, cum laude.
Owen O'Donoghue, summa cum laude. Alexandra Zand Grace O'Neill, summa cum laude.
Reina Otake, cum laude.
Francesca Pepage, summa cum laude.
Allison Grace Quackenbush.
Dorian Ryan.
Ariel Emmanuel Salazar, magna cum laude.
Skolin, magna cum laude.
Brandon Mayo Thrope, magna cum laude.
Lucas Sebastian Trujillo.
Luis Omar Vargas, magna cum laude. Melanie Natasha Yunga.
Ari Spiro Zaravelis, cum laude.
And those who are unable to attend today in person, they're remote. Huma Aliv,
Fahim Hossein,
Eileen Murphy, magna cum laude,
Frank Thomas Kane,
Robert Arthur Parisi III,
Ashley Santana,
Katie Burns,
Joshua Philip Cohen, cum laude,
Victoria Francis Earl, magna cum laude,
Avinash Chirukuru Reddy.
Congratulations to the School of Science. Dean Ward, please join President O'Donnell at center stage to recognize the School of Engineering. Dr. Anirban Day, Professor and Chair of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and Dr. Mahmoud Amin, Associate Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering, please come forward to read the names of the graduates in the School of Engineering.
Helena Marie Lipolis, summa cum laude. Timothy David Berwick. Gregory Louis Boland. Gabriela Lisette Castillo, summa cum laude. Jillian Sirignano. Cassandra Lynn Cortez. Kira Ellen Coyle, magna cum laude. Brandon Monty Dice, magna cum laude. Maria Olga Diaz. Anne-Marie Freshour, magna cum laude. Lauren Nicole Fusco, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Hoxton. Mallory Ann Herishko, summa cum laude. Michael Oliver Howard. Brian Patrick Kernan, magna cum laude. Michelle E. Maliborska, magna cum laude. Matthew Matusawitz. Matthew Warren Melvin. Lauren Justine Morency. Matthew Christopher Orth. Gabrielle Resigno. Gina Marie Robbins. Gianna Nicole Villani, cum laude. Sydney Marie Watkins. Muhammad Abdul Karim. Renelle Deborah Elaine. James Abraham Arndt. Faraz Charlie Ayub. Ariel Andrew Aziz. Deirdre Rose Ballesti. Nicholas Joseph Balzano, magna cum laude. Sergio Barajas. Edward G. Barrera Simon. Chris Gerard Barreto. Sean Michael Baudil. Arbor Barisha, magna cum laude. Brandon Robert Brown. Joseph Francesco Bruno, cum laude. Liam John Buckley, cum laude. Dominic Bulfamante. Juliana Mendez Castellano, cum laude. Angel Castro, cum laude. Chris Jordan Charvet, cum laude. Nicole Diane Chano, cum laude. Salvador Michael Chincamani, magna cum laude. Alexander M. Cipriano, cum laude. Aaron Anthony Clark, cum laude. Erin Elizabeth Clinton. Nicholas D. Corrado, cum laude. Joseph Gasper Corrayo, summa cum laude. Corey Corrin, magna cum laude. Camila D. Davila. Christian A. Dinave, magna cum laude. Ryan John Dingman. Dinoti. Joseph Thomas Dinoti, magna cum laude. David Joseph Duran. Michael John Ebley, magna cum laude. Colt Ernfeld, magna cum laude. Samuel Fahmy. Christopher Ryan Farrington, summa cum laude. Kernan James Flanagan. Christopher Andrew Flores, magna cum laude. James Wesley Frawley, cum laude. Stamatis Matthew Gaglias. Patrick Mark Goddett, magna cum laude. Charles Tamer Gendy. Anthony Jenna. Luis Vincent Giacomo, summa cum laude. Ronald Eric Gutierrez Ibarra, cum laude. Sarah Kim Hamilton, magna cum laude. Owen C. Healy. Stephen Douglas Hay, magna cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Hickey. Ariona Hoti. Alan Huang, cum laude. Danny Dijon Johnson, magna cum laude. Timothy Ryan Koheni, summa cum laude. Francis Patrick Landers. Patrick Michael Lanigan. Kevin Elliott Loeb, cum laude. Suzanne Lee. John William Locke. Connor William Marshall, magna cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Menukel. Michael Shane Mohammed. Hunter Jackson Morrissey, cum laude. Stephen Joseph Murphy. Colin John Newbert. Azem Bassem Nofal. Pele Noguera, magna cum laude. Adam Noack. William Leo O'Connor, magna cum laude. Tig Liam O'Riordan. Gianluca Teofilo Paolucci, cum laude. Delaney Elizabeth Petito, cum laude. Yusuf Fahmi Kawasmi. Richard Ryano Jr. Ryan Daniel Reyna. Sofia Elena Rivera. Henry D. Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Tony Jose Rodriguez.
Anthony Luis Roselli. Gregory Salguero. Stephanie Santos, cum laude. Alexander Maximilian Skolsky, cum laude. Nazia Sultana. Elizabeth Ta, cum laude. Alexander Wikai. Brandon Christopher Vasconcelos. Isabel Vasquez, summa cum laude. Jashna Gailana Zephyrin.
Carrie Ann Donovan, cum laude. Angel Gutierrez. Adil Khalid, cum laude. Subash Limbu. Tito Genrico Marcuccia, magna cum laude. Michael John Musella. Tiffany Nguyen, cum laude. Anik Akhtar Rashid. Michael Rodopoulos, summa cum laude. Andrew Joseph Sandville, cum laude. Christian Simoni. Joseph Mark Ventrini. Alicia G. Chukay. Jonathan Ivan Elias, cum laude. Stephen Gonzalo Guaman. Pedro Rafael Gutierrez. Owen Thomas Hafner. Ian Robert Healy. Jose Jimenez Jr. Eliana Montalegre, magna cum laude. Jamie Rani Quen, magna cum laude. Michael Sudish Ramlakan. Brandon Samaro. Lindro Rodolfo Leonel Tamariz Pintado, magna cum laude. Andrea Stefania Torel Mershon, cum laude. Charlie Joseph Vidal, magna cum laude. Charles Michael Reiser. Ismail Ahmed, cum laude. Mihal Baron. Matthew Barbuté, magna cum laude. Liam Begani, magna cum laude. Chaz M. Bellamy. Christopher Lois Bonardi, cum laude. Joseph Darren Bonaventura. Alfred Vincent Carlson. Mazzeri Carenza Mosqueda. Veronica Ann Caruso, summa cum laude. Philip Michael Kammer. Michael Dennis Crocken. John Carlo Cubillos, magna cum laude. Tina Daniel, magna cum laude. Jonathan Robert Di Domenico. Matthew Ryan Deney, summa cum laude. Dominique Pascal Desposito. Megan N. De Vestia, cum laude. Serginia Florim. Michael Vincent Gianfrancesco, summa cum laude. Kevin James Greiser. Agata Maria Kreb. Caitlin Mary Hall. Gregory Joseph Ayapuchu. Kevin Lazo Cifuentes, magna cum laude. Benjamin J. Limon. Marco Antonio Limon. Kimberly Soon Mains, magna cum laude. Denver McNeil. Noah Christopher Mensch, cum laude. Thomas Takasu Mikulski. Hector Mora. Sean Patrick Muthig, magna cum laude. John Nicholas, magna cum laude. Joseph Shuji Olson. John David Ortiz. Anargyros Pasaleras. Michael Paul Rafferty. Peter Anthony Raftopoulos. Gabriel Rodriguez, cum laude. Driton Shabai. Jaspreet Singh, cum laude. Ryan Trun, summa cum laude. Jason Antoine Villal. Andrew Villarreal. Jeffrey Wang. Ammar Zahid.
You hold. We'll share this. We're going to read the names of students who could not attend the ceremony today, but they are also graduating with this class of 2022. Tara Lynn Manning. Chazon C. Pulinaro Vega. Lauren Kate Wright, magna cum laude. Brandon Andrew Alvarez, magna cum laude. Thomas Billow, Jr. Besat Barisha, magna cum laude. Svenia Bolton. Eric William DeLaury. Nicole Ashley Douglas. Rexford Kevin Ishan. Dinesh Y. Hamnath. David R. Levy, magna cum laude. Emil Mamedov. Gregory Vincent Santoro. Nat Tien Min Wu. Maham Altaf. Miguelina Espinal.
Angela Kabir, magna cum laude. White Charles Medaj. Christopher Plumage, cum laude. Leonardo Camaj. Franklin Terrace Castillo Matteo. Saad Hussein. Victor Martin Wang Bao. Michael James Diskin. Jamie Patrick Foley. Anton Joseph Guastella. Kevin A. Guzman. Benicio Matteo Infantes. Brendan Michael Julie. Yunhai Lee. Dominique Mazzucolo. Harrison Moser. Albert Carmine Rossi. Joseph Michael Scully Jr. Max Todder.
Congratulations to the School of Engineering. We will now recognize the School of Education and Health. Dean Nicholson, please join President O'Donnell at center stage. Dr. Trace Leahy, Assistant Professor and Chair of Education, and Dr. Ruth Zeeland, Professor of Education. Please come forward to read the names of the graduates in the School of Education and Health.
Tara Marie Fox, magna cum laude.
David Paul Beaver, Jr., magna cum laude.
Matthew Thomas Blackwood, magna cum laude.
Luigi Carolini.
Liam Farrell, cum laude.
Jordan Glynn, cum laude.
Bernadette O'Donnell.
Danielle Porco, magna cum laude.
Danielle Elisa Rivas, summa cum laude.
Sean C. Tierney, magna cum laude.
Margaret Lucy Arpaia, cum laude.
Pilar Arslanian.
Brianna Gabriela Avalos.
Gabriella Bardelli, summa cum laude.
Dominic Joseph Baccia, magna cum laude.
Peter Alexander Calicia, summa cum laude.
Caroline Rose Carey, magna cum laude.
Karina L. Carrera.
Mark Andrew Carrera.
Francesco Casal, magna cum laude.
Jason Enrique Criollo.
Rachel Lynn Chris, summa cum laude.
Maria DeFalco.
Madeline Elizabeth Donahue.
Gina Marie Fanelli.
Ashley Flores, cum laude.
Brianna Marissa Floyd, magna cum laude.
Stephen Ray Django, magna cum laude.
Megan Barbara Galuli, magna cum laude.
Joseph Marco Grecia, cum laude.
Shanhong Gu.
Alexa Susan Hennessy, magna cum laude.
Kate Antonia Jones.
Grace Liponer, magna cum laude.
Madeline Marion Lobono, summa cum laude.
Olivia Lauren Maldonado.
Shruti Shreya magna puti.
Hannah Rose Marino, cum laude.
Hannah Christine McCormick, magna cum laude.
Larry Dale McCullum, cum laude.
Alexandra Nicole Melissus, magna cum laude.
Suzanne Nicole Munoz.
Zach Olivan, magna cum laude.
Emma Diane Piazza.
Jenna Pietricatella, cum laude.
Joseph Pisa Creta, summa cum laude.
Jacob Henry Radskowitz.
Samantha Rini, summa cum laude.
William Brandon Rios, summa cum laude.
Carlos Martin Santiago, magna cum laude.
Amanda Marie Scalisi, cum laude.
Habib Fozi Shabain, cum laude.
Lenasia Tamea Simpson.
Gianna Skaronsky, magna cum laude.
Jacqueline Marie Sullivan, summa cum laude.
And Joseph Tierney, magna cum laude.
Jaciel Toribino.
Ashley Kate Tromer, cum laude.
Lisa Rose Terrell, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Aniela Urbanowitz, magna cum laude.
Marie Van Doren, magna cum laude.
Mason James Vaughn.
Jeremy Andrew Yabut, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Nicole Zandel, magna cum laude.
Sarah Taylor Zaguro, magna cum laude. We will now read the names of the graduates who are not with us in the room today. Kevin Vincent Hastings, II cum laude. Cameron Anna May Kidney. Matthew Lawrence DiLorenzo. Nicole Dior Frederick. Jessica Hoffman. Billy Olivia Kelly.
Kieran McInnes, cum laude. Daniel K. Madden, magna cum laude. Christopher Joseph Orfici, cum laude. Jack Alexander Varela.
Congratulations, School of Education and Health. Dean Gibson, please join President O'Donnell at center stage as we recognize the O'Malley School of Business. Dr. Patricia Sheridan, Professor of Law, and Professor Aileen Fairley, Visiting Instructor of Accounting and Assistant Dean. please come forward to read the names of the graduates in the O'Malley School of Business.
Michael Ryan Henley, magna cum laude.
Claire Murphy Farrelly, summa cum laude.
Patrick Jefferson Adamo.
Victoria Nancy Adams, summa cum laude.
Jeffrey Almonte.
Anthony Andres Placido.
Orsworld B. Anand.
Jessica Elizabeth Ayala.
Shanza Bakht.
Anthony J. Barrios, cum laude.
Joanna Becerra, magna cum laude.
Artyom Bick, summa cum laude.
Brianna Bonfiglio, magna cum laude.
Michael Anthony Battiglieri.
Patrick Michael Brady.
Kieran Matthew Brosnan.
Lily Marie Brown, magna cum laude.
Guadalupe Cabrera.
Cyrus Richard Cafariella.
Saran Kamara, summa cum laude.
Kylie Francis Carr, cum laude.
Matthew Martin Carrigy.
Gabrielle Luciano Castillo, magna cum laude.
Christopher Edward Cranston, Jr.
Madison Elizabeth Cullen.
Caroline Morrow D'Agostino, summa cum laude.
Danielle Antonio DeRosa.
Paige Elizabeth Davis.
Stefano Del Piccola, magna cum laude.
Michael Ryan Dennis, cum laude.
Raymond Christopher DeSimone.
Dylan Thomas DiBenedetto.
Francesca DiMaggio, cum laude.
Joseph David Diorio, magna cum laude.
John Henry Domaleski, magna cum laude.
Francesca Gianna Donato.
Christopher Matthew Donnelly, magna cum laude.
Imogene Margaret Donovan.
Francois Andre Dulace.
Devin Pearl Dunn.
Sarah Elizabeth Ziwitt, magna cum laude.
Hamilton Ernesto Espinoza Gutierrez.
Michael Ficcaro.
Maya Flemister.
Michael Liam Forrester, magna cum laude.
Jared Thomas Glazer.
Matthew Philip Glassman, magna cum laude.
Luca Giovanni Graziano.
James Matthew Grell.
Jacqueline Nicole Grosso.
Clark David Thomas Hayes, cum laude.
Dylan Patrick Hayes. Jesus, I wasn't reading.
Mairead Mary Heffernan.
Noel Ryan Hefferman.
Evian Noel Enriquez.
Kenneth Edward Hesselbacher.
Thomas Chandler Hitchens.
Caitlin Hogan, cum laude.
Lauren May Hughes, cum laude.
Siobhan Mary Hines, summa cum laude.
Haley Linnea Islefield, cum laude.
Joseph Antonio Iengo.
Miles Hattori Imhoff.
Grant Alexander Jackson.
Peter Joseph Janney, magna cum laude.
Audrey Sarah Johnston, cum laude.
Darden Castrati.
Aoife Christy Kiernan, magna cum laude.
Ryan John Kennedy.
Isaiah Kepnes, magna cum laude.
Noel Tobias Kleinhardt.
Walter Ekela Kreher.
Xavier Lamont Kyle.
Mark Peter Lala, magna cum laude.
Luke Alexander Lampasona.
Celine Joan Lewandowski, cum laude.
Jason Londis.
David Arthur Lizapone, cum laude.
Robert L. Mack, summa cum laude.
Montana L. Marr, magna cum laude.
Alba Marcella, cum laude.
Michael Vincent Maselli.
Giuseppe Mastandria.
John Maziars.
Liam E. McDermott, magna cum laude.
Dana Lee McGinley, magna cum laude.
Danielle Rose McGowan Viteri, summa cum laude.
Adis Mahovic, magna cum laude.
Alex Joseph Messina.
Antonino Joseph Mignano.
Justin Alexander Ming.
Lindsay Monty.
Laura Montero de Taranda.
Thomas Anthony Morrow, cum laude.
Hazret Neza.
David John Muffett. Timothy Vincent O'Brien, magna cum laude. Thank you.
Pascual Honorino.
Alexandra Luis Ortiz Richards.
William Palmer, magna cum laude.
Lexington Pasamonte.
Sean S. Patel.
Vani Karen Patel.
Jane Pesh.
Christian Jacob Pena.
Joseph William Persico.
Jackson Petrina.
Stephen Petrosino Jr., magna cum laude.
To Tien Pham, magna cum laude.
Erin Grace Prevo.
Alana Pons, cum laude.
Shane Thomas Queenan.
Anthony Reese.
Griffin W. Reese.
Megan Nealon Rodino, magna cum laude.
Peter Gerard Rotondo, cum laude.
Samantha Ray Russo, magna cum laude.
Kian Mark Ryan.
Matthew Martin Shank, magna cum laude.
Dylan Thomas Semenza, cum laude.
Kimberly Serrano.
Chloe James Shea, cum laude.
Ryan Francis Shea, magna cum laude.
Samuel Carson Turanian, cum laude.
Pemba Shering Sherpa.
Michael Joseph Sarajensky.
Victoria Margaret Steinhoff, magna cum laude.
Edwin Domingo Soriel.
Grace Elizabeth Tague.
Ethan Tiang Sing Thomas, cum laude.
Samantha, Samuel John Thompson, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Tomasino, magna cum laude.
Darlene Torres.
Amanda Susan Taus, summa cum laude.
Juliana Elizabeth Tronconi.
Christina Maria Sosa Valadares.
Kieran Sean Varga.
Roberto Evos Velez.
Matthew Angelo Vigna.
Noel Vitolo, magna cum laude.
Viet Y Vo, cum laude.
Caroline P. Voigt.
Mark Von Glon Jr., magna cum laude.
Joseph William Walsh, magna cum laude.
Liam Podrick Walsh.
Abby Marie Wild.
Christopher Hughes, magna cum laude. Saeed Nadal Ali. Nicholas Bolson. Simon Booch, cum laude. Chia Hao Chen. Matthew Robert Concialdi. Vincent Maurice Davis. Krishna Dylan Dianarine. Andrew Michael Horowitz. Riona Kukaj. Yannick Leskowalczyk. Ziwan Lee, Nicholas Robert Martin, London Ray Nieves, Dylan Jackson O'Donnell, Soraya Liz Pardo, magna cum laude, Maximilian Anthony Persico, magna cum laude, Michael Vincent Rotondo, cum laude, Bo Ruan, David Rusin,
Alexandra Anna Reese, magna cum laude. Rada Sanchez. Adam Aquilino Skenga. Blake Alexander Schmidt. Markian Spack, cum laude. Jennifer M. Spatz. Sarah Mary Stone. William Swartz. Gregory Alexander Teddy. Ryan William Urban. And Kevin Lawrence Velling.
Congratulations to the O'Malley School of Business. Steve Goss, please join President O'Donnell at center stage to recognize the students from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Dr. Barbara Valera, adjunct professor, please come forward to read the names of the graduates in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies.
Nicole L. Glover. Jerry Ayala. Amber Marie Cartwright, cum laude. Kalila Kong. Gerardo Giannazio, summa cum laude. Eve Lucia Montgomery. Amy Marani. Ashley Nazardo, cum laude. Kevin Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Alisa Roost, magna cum laude. Nadine El Salame, magna cum laude. Skylar Bridget Sheridan. Angel Velez, summa cum laude. Carlos Ventimilla. Jimmy Emil William. Crystal Y. Urbina Sosa. And in honor of those not attending today, our graduates, Ronnie Almonte, magna cum laude, Brian M. Almonte, Nicholas J. Barone, Ama Boteng, Robert Dante Cachachi, summa cum laude, Ashley M. Frontel, Calderon, Jesus A. Castro, cum laude, Jason A. Eager, summa cum laude, Gaston N. Ramallo Estrada, Andrew Gomez, Waldrin J. Gonzalez, Lena Kurtz, cum laude, Alex John Marjotes, cum laude, Adam Mogiri, magna cum laude, Kevin Moore, magna cum laude, Anton Nazarov, cum laude, James O'Brien, summa cum laude, Isamar Ortiz, cum laude, Ariana Vasquez Pina, magna cum laude, Genesis Vasquez Pina, magna cum laude. Anna M. Perdomo. Alexander Julian Rifath. Jane Antonio Rodriguez. Angel W. Ruiz, summa cum laude. Mario A. Sanchez. Richard Drew Scott, cum laude. Frank Sparrow, magna cum laude. Greg Sullivan, cum laude. Anita Tang, summa cum laude. Edward K. Thibault, cum laude. Jefferson Quazada. Alfredo Luberes Villar.
Congratulations to the students of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Now my pleasure to call forward Dr. Brennan O'Donnell, President of Manhattan College, for his congratulatory remarks. President O'Donnell.
It is my honor and distinct pleasure to conclude these ceremonies with a few words of thanks, of congratulations, and of farewell. So, thanks to everyone here today who has shared in this rite of passage and this affirmation of our sacred charge to attend to the education in mind and heart of these wonderful young men and women who have been entrusted to our care. As Provost Schreiner, I want to thank also Provost Schreiner for leading us through these ceremonies, to our faithful trustees, our inspiring faculty, and dedicated administrators and staff for celebrating here with us today. Special thanks and congratulations to our valedictorian, Jessie Rising, for her heartfelt, wise, and inspiring remarks. Thank you, Jessie, for sharing your story and your brother Michael's journey with us, reminding us of the power of faith and love to build on the smallest of victories. Your words and the actions they recount remind us that we are all called to be brothers and sisters to one another, and that sometimes even the smallest of gestures, of kindness, of understanding, of simply being there for someone in need is exactly what is needed, and in fact is an instance itself of love working in and through us. Many thanks to the newest member of our Jasper community, Sister Norma Pimentel, Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters and member of the Manhattan College class of 2022. Sister Norma, as the Holy Father, Pope Francis, has said, your work and life are grounded firmly in what he calls an authentic faith that expresses itself in a deep desire to change the world, to build the kingdom of God, involving a vision of life on earth in the here and now, in which all are included, all are respected, all are loved. Your example is an inspiration to always open our hearts and minds to those most in need, to heed the call, as St. John Baptist de La Salle and generations of LaSallians have done for 300 years, to transform the world one person at a time through a love that works to uphold human dignity everywhere. Mothers and fathers, grandparents, aunts and uncles and guardians of our students, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the gift you have given us in sharing with us your sons and daughters of the class of 2022. A favorite description of students in the LaSallian network is those who are entrusted to our care. We deeply appreciate the trust that you have placed in us over these past 4 years and hope that you found that trust well-founded. These past 4 years have tested our extended community in unprecedented ways, and we have all struggled in a host of ways to keep our focus on the good of our students, grounded in our values as a community. Through it all, the persistence and the resilience of these students has been an inspiration to all of us, and adds, I am sure, to your already enormous sense of pride in their accomplishments. Congratulations to all. To the graduates, most of what we've done today, appropriately enough, has been focused on you and your remarkable accomplishment. But I think we would be remiss if we didn't take a moment before we end these ceremonies formally to acknowledge the fact that nobody gets to this place in his or her life alone. Earlier in the program, we paused to acknowledge and thank your dedicated professors. Now let's say thanks to your first teachers, the people who lovingly laid the foundations for what you have become. Class of 2022, please join me in giving your families a round of applause. In his biography of St. John Baptist de La Salle, the late brother Luc Somme, a former professor of religious studies at Manhattan, writes of the central importance of a favorite prayer to the imaginative outlook of La Salle. The prayer's opening line is in Latin, Domine opus tuum, Lord, the work is yours. The phrase is at its root a prayer of dedication and consecration and an expression of a profound faith in a God who constantly seeks to make his presence known through collaboration, through working with his creatures. The God of De La Salle's prayer is not some distant, abstracted rules keeper who lives somewhere up there in sublime indifference to human work and human desire, but rather the God that the scriptures call Emmanuel, a loving God who is ever present and constantly active here and now in this world, seeking through human agency, through our intelligence, our ingenuity, and through our curiosity, imagination, and compassion for others to bring about a world of peace in which love reigns. Within such a vision, what you do with your talents and your education is obviously of extreme importance. It is a vision in which each of us has vitally important work to do, and in which the project of a human life is to find that work and to do it. In conventional religious language, this, of course, is called vocation, the idea that each of us is called to contribute in our own distinct way. At this time of year, as I reflect on what I most want to say to our graduates, I find my thoughts always turning towards the spirit of benediction, towards a prayer for you as you move out from this place of intense work in the loving presence of this community into a world that will often seem bewildering or unforgiving, where it can often be very difficult to hear the voice that is calling you to the work that you are supposed to do. And so let me conclude with a farewell benediction for the class of 2022. As you go forth from this college and enter a new stage of your life, I ask for you of our loving God to bless you and keep you from harm, to surround you with loving friends and family who will be your delight in youth, your consolation in old age, and your wise counselors always. To make you a consolation and a joy to your friends and a wise counselor to them. To keep alive throughout your life your love of learning, your passion for justice, and your imaginative engagement with the world. To sustain the hopefulness of youth throughout your life. To increase in you each day your compassion for others and your desire to serve. To give you the peace of mind you need to listen to your heart as well as to your mind, and always and ever to lead you through your heart and mind to an ever clearer understanding of what you are called to do, and to give you the faith and the courage to do it. We are all proud of you. We will miss you. You really have been an extraordinary and wonderful class. Congratulations, and God bless the class of 2022.
Thank you, President O'Donnell, and thank you for your dedicated LaSallian leadership and guidance throughout the years of the Manhattan College community. Thank you very much. Before we conclude the 180th commencement exercises at Manhattan College and continue our celebration, I want to thank the Color Guard, the Honor Guard, the student ushers, the Manhattan College singers and musicians who made significant contributions to this ceremony. We are also immensely grateful to Marketing Communications, the Office of College Advancement, the President's Office, the Provost's Office, the Registrar's Office, the Dean's offices. There's a lot of people helping. Student Activities and Athletics Department, the One Manhattan office, and all the faculty and staff members who played a role, large or small, in the planning of this awesome day. Thank you for making this a wonderful and memorable occasion for all of our graduates and their families and their friends. Thank you very much. To close our main ceremony, I ask that you rise and join in O Shining Star, Manhattan, the words which can be found in the order, just following the order of exercises in the front of your program. Please remain in your places until the entire academic procession has exited. Thank you, and best wishes for a joyous day.
Shining star, Manhattan, your light up. Joys and tears will guide us ever still. Yes, dear Manhattan, examples true and strong of learning's might to strive for young over Manhattan, our lights on one. Dear Manhattan, star that us still.
astray.